This is my entry on Lichess that is not possible to read because they muted or censored it. It's called How to Convince Somebody They're Wrong. I have two jobs to do. Number one is prove I'm playing bots, cheaters, or a combination of the two. And number two, explain why people should care. Now, I will gladly get around to number one, but nobody is going to be concerned with whether or not my account is restricted if they don't believe that my opinion carries some weight. So, here's a little secret. People don't cheat because they need to. People cheat because they can. But let me get around to the second part. At one point, I had to unlist a number of YouTube videos because they had cheating in the title. I got a lot of nonsense comments from what I assume was AI, but it wasn't AI targeted for or against cheating. It was nonsense. It was somebody out to make a scene and ruin every comment section for any video that even mentioned cheating in the title. For a video that I had about a cheating pool, cheating had no relationship to the video, which was very clearly about how chess.com matches paying players differently. It matches title players differently, and it matches me differently. This set off a firestorm among people who hadn't watched the video, and they commented even after the video was unlisted. So apparently somebody who has an army of bots really wants to drive engagement on chess cheating videos. Who would do that? Maybe the same people who profit from it. So I guess that's not Lichess. Lichess is the polar opposite of chess.com in some ways. On chess.com, only a tiny few GMs can escape the constant flow of AI and prison-like code that puts its users inside of the organic echo chamber they unknowingly create but are inevitably ensnared by. On Lichess, the player pool and system to find cheating only succeeds in creating a dome to ward away microbes. It's a kingdom made for an all-powerful hypochondriac. There may be no cheating, and for all I know, at this point the average Lichess user is hidden away behind self-imposed exile from anything astonishing, surprising, brilliant, or has the effect of reminding the player of their own mediocrity. I have no desire to absolve sinners, walk away with the criminal element, or chant with the naysayers. I do not share my gospel with anyone who purports to have a divinely inspired existence on a chess website. So why should anybody care? Because it's a game, and the principle should be the same as it is for anything else. The golden rule applies: treat others how you would like to be treated, and I'm not allowed to play humans because I'm too good, or my games are too accurate, or whatever you want to say. And if people don't care about that, I hope they will at least acknowledge their selfishness when I am arguing on their behalf in the future, when it's happening to everyone. It's already happening. You just didn't read the fine print in case it contains surprises. This is a player rated 2500 that I beat by just checkmating him immediately. So this is a player I beat in an arena. My rating, as you can see, is 1120. I'm playing an opponent rated 2500. I beat him twice in this arena. I blocked that, obviously. He just thought he'd win on time. But instead I just crushed him. That's checkmate. Yeah, so I checkmated him. So that was a pretty easy win. Like the games against Canty, the games I supposedly played against James Canty, those were like literally impossible games. Well, according to chess.com, I only have 4 wins against players rated over 2200. I think I have more than that. I don't know why they're not showing up, but it says that I have 4 wins against players rated 2200. My life used to be completely different because for like 10 years I had a normal job, somewhat normal job. I was really good at my job. Um, I did well. I won awards. Um, and the reason that I'm mentioning that is because when I left that job, it's because I was in a lot of pain all the time. And doctors said there's no reason that you should be in pain, so you're probably just pretending to be in pain. You probably aren't really in pain. And then a couple years later, they said, you were born with an autoimmune disorder, you have arthritis, and you need an emergency hip replacement. And I needed an emergency hip replacement because I should have been getting preventative care for years. But when I told doctors about what was happening, they said it's not real. So that wound up being quite a problem for me. It's a good game. Oh, this is a bullet game. So I had to have surgery, and I could barely walk for like a year. That was the blunder. I'm trying to flag him now because he only has 2 seconds left on his clock. I think he just gained time. It looks like he's gaining time. Yeah, he's gaining time back every move. You can see he's just there's no increment, but he's gaining time. Very interesting. So what's up with that, Lichess? Why is my opponent gaining time every move? Interesting. So I had a lot of time to play chess, and then I had surgery right before COVID started. So as you can imagine, I played a lot of chess. And then I got hit by a car, a pickup truck actually. So after like not being able to walk for a year because of surgery, now I couldn't walk for a year because I fractured my spine. So I worked and I played chess. That's all I did. Now this is a game I won against a candidate master, and I played 81%. My opponent playing 90%. 0 blunders, 3 mistakes, 2 inaccuracies. So let's take a look at this game. Like hanging out in other people's chess streams, everyone just started calling me a cheater. And according to the Lichess appeals team, I'm being boycotted. I have no idea what that means. And the last time that I cheated in a game of chess was in 2018, I think. And I cheated in about 20 games thinking that I could hyper accelerate my learning with Stockfish. It doesn't work. And if you were to find the worst games I've ever played, I can assure you that they would be games I played while trying to cheat. I was awful at it. I don't think I ever beat anybody cheating in a game of chess online or offline. Never. And frankly, if you're not embarrassed by cheating when you're in your 30s, I think that there's probably something wrong with you. Here's a game I won against an international master. And I appreciate anybody who takes the time to subscribe. Apparently, if you hit the notifications bell, it will notify you when new videos are out.